Hello, it's Nemo here, and welcome to my first ever Tea Time Tuesdays. And I'm gonna try to do this every week. It's not actual tea, and by tea I mean drama, but I mean actual tea, like the ones you drink. I'm here to sip the tea and not spill the tea. Some good tea. Also, my friend got me this mug. It says Rad Dad on it. Even though I'm not a dad, it's kind of just an inside joke between us. Um, like my, by us, I mean like me and a few friends. But yeah, I'm not a dad. It's just an inside joke between my friends and I. Uh, I just make too many dad jokes, and for some reason, some of them see me as like a father figure. Maybe because I'm always just trying to care for them or whatever. But who knows? But yeah, for some reason, I became known as dad. Uh, but today's topic though for this Tea Time Tuesday is parting ways or being forgetful. And the two kind of coincide because, you can have like a best friend, whether it's in middle school, high school, maybe elementary, and or college. Like you never know. Any part of your life, whether it's just you've known them for your whole life, or you've just kind of been close, like proximity wise to them, like for a long time, and so you just gotten to know them like really well, and then they're like a best friend to you for a certain time, and maybe now you're wondering why. Why is this person not in my life as much as I used to be? And there's many reasons for that. You can be close for like the 4 years that you're in high school, depending on where you are. Usually it'll be 4 years here in the States. Also, maybe it's like less than that if you graduate early. But for the most part, it's 4 years. And 4 years is a long time to get to know somebody. But also, after you've grown out of high school, you've gotten to know yourself more, you've grown as an adult, people change. And we all go our separate ways, whether it's college, and even if you or your best friend go to the same college, you might have a different career path, whether you're going to healthcare or they're going to like engineering. There are little um, connections between them depending on like your field of work, but you might not really see them all that often unless you guys want to study together. But at the same time, it might be different coursework and material. This tea is actually really good. It's a peach tea, by the way. Um, it's from Tivana, I believe, that my friend got it for me. Same friend that got me the mug, by the way. But that's a story for a different time. But as college continues or life continues, we decide and choose our own career paths. We split ways, and everyone just kind of works. For the most part, everyone works. But as life goes on, whether it's continuing education or going into work or eventually going into work, um, all of our lives just kind of like branch off and split into their different ways. And so we are left with just them kind of fading away from our lives. Not because we don't want to spend time with them, or I hope so. Um, Most of the time it's just because we've gotten busy. We have other things to worry about, especially being an adult. You gotta work, you gotta pay bills, you gotta try to put in your social time if you even have time for that, because we get tired. We have to sleep also. We can't just stay up all day and night just to hang out with our friends and whatnot. Not like we did in college. At least I think some of us did that. Or even in high school. I did that a lot too in high school. Just staying up just to finish work because after school activities and whatnot. That took a lot of time, but you know, not everyone does that. Not everyone has a social life, and that's why I'm talking to the camera. But as we move on in our lives, we're getting busy, we kind of just forget, so to speak, about people who used to be really close in our lives. And a lot of that, again, is because proximity. You're not physically close to them anymore because you're working all the time. They're working probably also most of the time. And then your schedules don't line up. And you're just busy thinking about work, or you're busy trying to study for your future work, or you're just sleeping all the time. I don't know. It just depends on whatever you're doing. But you know what is nice about this day and age? Just because we don't see someone all the time, we do kind of see them all the time. And that's if you have social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever else people really use nowadays. That's just a big thing. Social media. You see them, but you don't physically see them. At least not in person. You see them kind of digitally whenever they post something new or share something, really. And you're just like, oh, I remember this person. They were pretty cool back whenever you knew them, whether it's high school, middle school, elementary, whether you just somehow saw them like at your local grocery store or at your local food place. I don't know. It's always cool to see people like out in public, but at the same time, it's not. And if you're anything like me, you don't like seeing people who you used to know out in public. And even if you were close to them, like now you aren't, because you just haven't seen them in a while and your social awkwardness levels have peaked through the roof. And you're just wondering, why do I have to see this person right now? I'm just trying to do my business, whether it's grocery shopping or just getting food to go, or you're out with somebody who is like actually close to you at this point in time, and you just don't want to feel awkward, like, oh hey, meet my person, friend, family, whatever. This is someone who I used to go to school with, and now you're just kind of like, do I want to introduce them to my friend, family, person that's with me, or do I just want to flat out ignore them? And you kind of just make eye contact with them and just quickly look away, like nothing's going on. It's a good day and age now where you can kind of just lurk on social media to see what your friends back in the day, if you even consider them friends still to this day, or they're just people you kind of just know now and you just haven't talked to them in a long ass time. I mean, if you're anything like me, you remember everyone. Not all at once, but like whenever they come up sometime in your life, whether you're scrolling through social media because you followed them or added them as a friend on whatever site it is, and you just see them post every once in a while, or you just see them liking something or sharing something, you never know. And they're just like, oh, in your mind, oh, I remember this person. Or if you have terrible memory, which I can't exactly relate to, but you're just like, oh, who is this person? Why am I friends with them on social media? Should I delete them? Should I continue having them as a friend? I don't know. Should I stay following them? Should I unfollow them? Should I unfriend them? Oh. But I mean, I like staying on good terms with everybody, but that doesn't always happen depending on like the relationship. And I don't mean like romantic relationship. I just mean the relationship between you and somebody else. And if you stay friends, cool. But if you part ways, that's just life. No one really stays together forever. Because, we all just... It's not funny, by the way. Again, rad dad. Not a dad, just a rad person. And yeah, that's the tea for today. Because you don't know them anymore. Some good tea. It smells really peachy also. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. And remember, take care of yourself, take care of others, spread love, and peace. My teeth hit the mug, and then I almost swallowed the rope, string, whatever failure I am, but oh well.